Hey, what's good, everyone? Local Last Man here. Just a little COVID update here, and a happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas. New Year's coming up here too. But just a little update here. What's going on in our rink here in Washington State? Yeah, we're still shut down. We're shut down, I believe, to January 4th, the first Monday after the holidays here. I don't know if the governor's going to extend the shutdown and lockdown orders here. I think everyone's going to kind of start ignoring them pretty soon. I think that a lot of rinks, some rinks in Washington, or some recreational facilities and gyms and weightlifting and training facilities kind of started as a coalition of like 60 of them that got together and have been doing Zoom calls and stuff. So they've got together, and some of them are not in a position to really open yet. Like us, we're still on city properties, so it's kind of a delicate situation right now with things going on outside and other things that I didn't really get into. We're still shut down to the end of the year. Hopefully things will turn around here, and even if we get going in January, by the time, people start coming in here, February, March, it's going to be our slow season. So we're pretty much not looking to any kind of busy season or any kind of busy time into next fall. So hopefully things will turn around here soon and we get some funding. Yeah, but as far as the ice here, I've definitely cranked up the temperatures on the ice and the pump and stuff because you got a variable speed drive. And our system's kind of old. The variable speed pump doesn't really communicate with the compressors. So kind of like, it doesn't always work out right, but typically you run our pressures around, I don't know, anywhere from 31 to 26 down to 28, 23. And as far as the scale on that, I guess like right now, we usually run our temperatures around 21 to 26 down to 28, 23 if you have a busy weekend with a couple college games and a Blazer game and stuff like that. But I'm up right now to 35, 30, that's the cut in and cut out on the compressors. I don't really want to dive into that because it's still kind of out of my realm. I just know a little bit about that kind of stuff. But the cut out temperature, again, cut in temperature is 35, 30, and that's 13 degrees on the 35 side and 7 to 8 on the 30 side. So basically it cuts in when it hits the 35 and it cuts out when it hits the 30, and it kind of fluctuates, and it turns on another compressor if it can't meet that set points that we have right there. So I only have I have two compressors going. Sometimes I shut off one and let one go longer versus it banging between 1 and 2, and that's as recommended by the refrigeration guy. But it's really cold out right now. I say it's about 28, 30 degrees, get really cold at night. Certainly not in the teens, but it's definitely cold outside right now. So definitely it's kind of helping keeping the ice cold, not having very lights on during the day, and just not putting any water on it at all, really. We're just kind of doing some dry cuts every now and then after we skate on it. So as far as the pump speed, usually we have it around 18, 19, kind of fluctuates. Then when I first started here, it was at 16. That was really too cold, so we have it around 18, 19 right now. I have it up to 22, and it's usually like a 2-degree difference, 3-degree difference between that temperature and the temperature of the ice, because the brine pump sensor is in the brine pump just as it's coming back from the ice before it goes back into the pump, but it's located in the compressor room. So there is a lag time between the ice will kind of get warm before the concrete gets kind of warm, before that sensor kind of realizes everything's warm. So there's a little lag. Then when everything gets cold, the ice will get, the concrete will get colder, then the ice will get colder, then the sensor will realize, by the time everything gets cold. So sometimes there is really kind of like the system can get a little bit too cold before it kicks off, and then gets a little bit too warm before it kicks on. So we have it kind of compensated for that with the set points that we have right now. We don't have them staggered too far away. As far as temperatures of the ice goes, usually we kind of have it around 21, 23 degrees. It gets really cold outside. It could go down to 20 degrees. Again, depends how much we have the set point set, and if we change them throughout the year and it gets really cold outside, I'll tend to bump them up a little bit, but during the summertime I'll lower them down a little bit. And if there's games too, again, like Western and Blazers, if they have a doubleheader over the weekend, each a doubleheader with all the other hockey going on throughout the day, I'll definitely lower the set points on the compressor as well as lower the pump. You got to kind of do both of them. So just want to give you a COVID update here. Again, all rinks in Washington State are still closed as mandated by the governor. So hopefully January 4th, we're going to give them a middle finger and say we got to start business and stuff. And hopefully the city doesn't really do anything, or we don't get any flack from health departments and any kind of government agencies and things like that. So, but that's it. So hope you guys are doing good. Hope everyone's rinks are going. It's going great. And all the rinks are closed down. Hopefully get open here soon. So again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Safe New Year's. We'll check you guys really soon with some other videos. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. As always, hope you learned something. And like the localized man says, stay cool.